Hello and welcome back to Tales from the World's Firesides. I'm Clive Gilson, the story guy, and today I'm telling a traditional South American folktale called The Bad Light. This story is my own telling of a traditional Argentinian folktale based on a number of different sources. The Bad Light. Once upon a time, in the vast and windswept pampas of Argentina, there existed a peculiar phenomenon known as the bad light. This eerie occurrence took place when the sun dipped below the horizon, leaving the land shrouded in darkness. But unlike ordinary nightfall, during the bad light, strange and unsettling things would happen. Legend had it that the bad light was caused by the mischievous antics of a wicked spirit who roamed the plains under the cover of darkness. This spirit, known as El Maligno, delighted in causing chaos and fear among the unsuspecting inhabitants of the pampas. Now, it was said that, during the bad light, shadows would twist and contort into grotesque shapes, and eerie whispers would fill the air. Livestock could become restless, and even the bravest of gauchos would feel a chill creeping down their spine. The people of the pampas knew better than to venture out during the bad light. They would huddle together in their homes, clutching rosary beads and praying for the sun to rise once more. But despite their precautions, El Maligno would still find ways to wreak havoc. He would steal into homes and stir up trouble, causing arguments and sowing seeds of distrust amongst families. One particularly chilling tale tells of a young couple who became lost on the plains during the bad light. As they stumbled through the darkness, they heard sinister laughter echoing all around them. And terrified, they clung to each other, praying for dawn to break and banish the darkness. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the first faint light of dawn began to creep over the horizon, and with a sigh of relief, the couple found their way back home, vowing never to venture out during the bad light again. And so it is. From that day forward, and from many others, the people of the pampas have remained ever vigilant, knowing that as long as El Maligno roams the plains, the bad light can still continue to cast its shadow over their land. And though they cannot banish the darkness entirely, they do take comfort in the knowledge that, as long as they stand together, they can face whatever horrors lurk in the night. There you have it, The Bad Light, or La Luz Mala in Spanish. It's a well-known South American folktale rooted in the oral traditions of countries like Argentina, Uruguay and parts of Paraguay. The tale describes a mysterious and eerie light that appears in remote areas, particularly in the pampas or the rural plains. And it's a deeply ingrained cultural phenomenon, and it serves as a blend of sort of supernatural folklore as well as cautionary tale. Now, as ever, my main aim in telling these stories is to tell stories that might otherwise be lost or forgotten, and particularly not read by people outside of the originating cultures. And by that sharing of these cultural stories, maybe we can make the world a little less complex sometimes. Now, you can buy copies of my books at places like Amazon and Barnes and Noble, as ever. And if you have enjoyed the story and you want to find out more about me, Clive Gilson, the story guy, or the Tales from the World's Firesides project, then please do go to clivegilson.com. I'd also really appreciate it if you could hit that like button. It just helps keeps these stories front and centre, and helps to keep us doing this work. And you can subscribe to the channels as well. There's well over 100 stories up here on YouTube now, for example. That's it for now, though. So until next time, keep reading and listening and watching, and stay inspired. Take care.